Good morning, Elmore County. I'd like to welcome you to the 2021 Elmore County Science Fair. I'm Richard Dennis, Superintendent of Elmore County Public Schools, and I'm excited today to be here with the presentation of the awards today. I would like to thank Ms. Jeannie Barrett for her taking the lead on this presentation, and at this time I'm going to ask her to come out here. Obviously, this year we're doing it a little differently with the COVID situation and the virtual aspects. We're having to adapt. I think that's something we've all had to do this year. And certainly we'll shift back to a normal presentation process in the year to come. But for this year, I want to thank them for their hard work and effort in adapting to what we've had to do with the virtual presentation. Ms. Barrett.
Thank you, Mr. Dennis. Like you said, we'd like to welcome you to the award ceremony for the Elmore County Science Fair for the year 2021. This morning we'll be presenting awards for the elementary and the junior divisions. I know in past years we've had to deal with the weather. This year it's a totally different situation. We've had many obstacles to overcome, and we've done the best we can to overcome them. And we do appreciate your patience in working with us. I'd like to introduce a couple of guests we have with us. We have here to my right, Mr. Tracy Wright, who is a STEM director for Elmore County, and Ms. Ayanna Jackson, who is the middle school curriculum director. Other people that I would like to thank at this time, Mr. Kyle Gooden here at Wetumpka High School for helping us set up this live streaming. Of course, Mr. Dennis, we're glad that he is here with us. And we'd like to welcome those on live streaming. We think we have some board members, and we've got parents, teachers, principals, students, so we hope we got a big crowd out there. I do want to mention, too, the sponsors for the Science Fair. Alabama Power Company has sponsored the Science Fair for many, many years, and they continue to do that. And I'd especially like to thank Mr. Clay McConnell, and then also Mr. James Thrash, who is retired from the Alabama Power Company, but he remains a supporter of the Elmore County Science Fair. Also, Riverbank and Trust, Mr. Bob Franklin, and First Community Bank, Mr. Michael Morgan. The judges for the elementary and junior divisions this year were the faculty and staff from Starbase, and then we'll talk about the senior division this afternoon, but we did have some input from Auburn University, which is where the regional science fair will be, and they gave us some tips, and hopefully we worked through those. I would want to recognize science fair coordinators for these divisions. I appreciate you putting up with the multiple emails and phone calls and Zooms that we had to pull this together. But I would like to recognize those people. From Hopeville Elementary School, we have Ms. Carly Vickers. From Airport Road, Mr. Ken McKinney. From Redland, Mrs. Melissa Easley and Dana Dendy. From Wetumpka Elementary School, Stacy Williams. From Eclectic Middle School, Lana Abear. From Hopeville Middle School, Kelly Jo Wilson. Millbrook Middle School has a whole line of people. Kayla Brock, Lolita Fields, Jane Owens, Liz Johnston, and Carrie Alvarenga. And at Wetumpka Middle School, Cheryl Parliament. I appreciate all of you, and hopefully next year we're going to do this thing in person, and it'll be back to our regular routine. At this time, I would like to welcome Mr. Tracy Wright. He has a few words to say for us.
Good morning. Just to speak on a few things about STEM and the Science Fair project. We know that 2/3 of grade school students will have jobs that don't even exist yet. So we have to think about things like that. We want our students to be able to define their own problems rather than simply solve ones in textbooks. They will be the students that will come up with the most innovative ideas and create new direction for the future. So this is very important around our county. Please give a great big hand to our Science Fair students for participating, because they're already, they've already succeeded in what they need to do to be successful in the future. One of the things that we want to talk about also is that these students are already working in a creative learning spiral. They're imagining, they're creating, they're designing, sharing, reflecting, and imagining again. So we want to make sure that we support these ideas and have our students be the best that they can be in Elmore County. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Wright. I'd also like to thank the principals of all of the schools in Elmore County. I send them more emails than anybody, just keeping them informed of what's going on. So I'm sure they'll be glad when it's all over and their inbox is not flooded with emails from Jenny Barrett. And I'd especially like to thank the parents. We know what a strenuous thing this is for students and parents, and we appreciate the parents as well. As I call out the winners, I want to remind the campuses and the science fair coordinators that are on the live streaming to make sure you take pictures and you post them on your website, whatever you need to do with them, but we would like to make sure that you get those pictures made. Also, if you competed in a group and there were two competitors who win in a category, you will only receive one trophy, but I will order more trophies tomorrow and get those to you as soon as possible for the extra ones. But the science fair coordinators know about those things. I'm going to go ahead and give you these dates and all the announcements before we start so that we can, while everything is calm and quiet. The GearSF Regional Science Fair, which will be the next step for grades 6 through 8, will be held at Auburn University on March 22nd and 23rd. The State Science Fair will be held April the 9th and 10th. So those are a couple of dates there. March 22nd and 23rd and April 9th and 10th. Registration must be completed by Friday, February 5th. So we don't have a lot of time, so we'll have to get busy as soon as possible. The county winners in grades 6 through 8 will receive a packet of information along with their trophy, and then Dr. Velarde will be speaking to you later and then giving you instructions on what you need to do, and she will be assisting you in moving on to the next step. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and announce the winners. First, these will be for grades 4 through 5. This is our elementary division, and there are only 2 categories in this division. There's life science and earth and physical science. And this is for grades 4 and 5. And the competition stops here for these. And then when you get to 6th grade, you'll be able to go on to the regional and state science fairs. So first off, we have life science. So 3rd place in life science goes to Kara Lefevre from Wetumpka Middle School. And the name of her project is Get Off My Dock. Next, we had a tie for first place. So first place goes to Branson Arant from Wetumpka Elementary School. The name of his project is Boys versus Girls, Who Has the Most Germs? And the second, well, I shouldn't say that. The other first place winner goes to Grayson Morgan from Redland Elementary School. And the project name is Best Bait. So now we'll move on to Earth and Physical Science. 3rd place goes to Ryan Gorenflo from Hopeville Elementary School. The name of his project is What Metal is Most Affected by Salinated Water? 2nd place in Earth and Physical Science goes to Brantley Bozeman from Wetumpka Elementary School. The name of the project is How Sweet It Is. And 1st place in Earth and Physical Science, there was a team that competed, and the winner, the trophy will go to Kellen Newton and Andrew Whitlock from Airport Road Elementary School, intermediate school. And the name of the project is Diet Coke Explosions. So let's give the 4th and 5th graders a big round of applause. Okay, now we'll move to the junior division. This is for grades 6 through 8. And the winners of the Elmore County Science Fair in this division will move on to the regional. So we're going to start out with animal and plant science. 3rd place goes to Maggie Rhodes from Eclectic Middle School. Her project is Arctic Animals and Cold Water. 2nd place goes to Cameron Reddick from Redland Elementary School. The name of the project is Roaches versus Light. And 1st place goes to Michael Landon Boswell from Eclectic Middle School. Project name is Isopods and Worms. We'll move now to behavioral social science. 3rd place, Chandler Ward from Redland Elementary School. Project name is Which peanut butter tastes best? 2nd place goes to Ansley Caudle from Eclectic Middle School. Project name, Does Mental Illness Affect Your Memory? And 3rd place in behavioral social science goes to Anna Caver. I'm sorry. That's my mistake. There was no 3rd place in behavioral science. 3, 2, 1. I'm sorry. Let me back that up. There is a 1st place winner. 1st place in behavioral social science is Anna Caver from Eclectic Middle School. Project name is Short-Term Memory Stimulation. So let me go back and just announce those one more time. This is Behavioral Social Science, 3rd place, Chandler Ward from Redland. 2nd place, Ansley Caudle from Eclectic. And 1st place, Anna Caver from Eclectic. I got it straight that time. Next category is Chemistry, Biochemistry, and Material Science. 3rd place, Kelsey Smith from Redland Elementary School. Project name is Coin Cleaner. 2nd place goes to Sarah Grace Nickerson from Millbrook Middle School. The project name is Which brand of water has the healthiest pH? And 1st place in Chemistry, Biochemistry, and Material Science goes to Lily Velarde from Wetumpka Middle School. The name of her project is Plastic on the Roads. Next category, Engineering, Computer Science, and Mathematics. 3rd place goes to Baker Pouncey from Redland Elementary School. The project name is Electric Charge. 2nd place goes to Jackson Youngblood from Eclectic Middle School. The name of his project is Does Shape Matter? And 1st place goes to Nicholas Thomas from Redland Elementary School. Project name is Under Pressure. Moving on to the next category is Energy, Chemical and Physical. We had no 3rd place winner there, so 2nd place will go to Seth McGee from Eclectic Middle School. And that project name is LED Light Electricity. And 1st place in Energy, Chemical and Physical goes to Tate McNeely from Eclectic Middle School. The name of his project is Pulley Systems. Next category, Earth and Environmental Science. 3rd place, Cole Mosley from Eclectic Middle School. The name of his project is Fossils. 2nd place goes to Gracie Atkinson from Eclectic Middle School. This project is entitled Soil Erosion versus Rock Size. And first place in Earth and Environmental Science goes to Joseph Lefevre from Wetumpka Middle School. The name of his project is A Salty Solution. Next category is Medicine, Health, and Science. Medicine and Health Science. Third place goes to Kaylee Sexton from Eclectic Middle School. The title of the project is Getting Germs Off. Second place goes to Jalen Braxton from Millbrook Middle School. This project is entitled Does Colored Lights Affect Your Pulse Rate? And first place in Medicine and Health Science goes to a team, Mary Ellis Baker and Rachel Dendy from Redland Elementary School. This project is called One Ray to Kill Germs. And the last category is Physics and Astronomy. Second place goes to William Gage Davis from Eclectic Middle School. The name of his project is Sound. And first place in Physics and Astronomy goes to Luke Reinhardt at Eclectic Elementary School. And the name of his project is Gravitational Effect on Bullets. Let's give everybody a big round of applause. Congratulations to all our winners. Science fair coordinators, if you have any questions or things that come up, please let me know. And at this time, I'm going to turn the program over to Dr. Velarde. She will give the winners instructions on their next steps.
Good morning. Good morning. Congratulations to all our winners and to all of our schools that worked so hard to make this happen for the students. I know that this was not the easy year. Doing those videos was quite a challenge. So congratulations to all of you. And now we're going to move on to the next step, the paperwork part. Some of you may already have started doing your work in Scienteer, which is the way we register for regional fair. Others of you may not have done that yet, so you need to. You're going to get a packet today, and the packet is misleading because it says your senior division. I copied and pasted one too many times. You are junior division, and this needs to all be done by next Friday. It's going to take you longer than a minute to do it, so you want to start it right away. You're going to have to do the paperwork that's on the back. You're going to have parents sign things and return them to your teacher so that she can register you online. The teachers, once that they're registered, then they can go in and do all their information from their project. This is something that if you bring all your information on a pen drive or you load it into Google Classroom, makes it real easy because you can copy and paste the stuff into the forms. It takes a while to do. On this packet has my information, so if you get stuck, you can send me a text, you can send me an email, and I will be glad to help you. Please do not wait till next Friday to do this. You will not do it in time. This has to be started tonight. When you get the packet, parents, please sign the forms and send it back to the teachers. Teachers, tomorrow when you get those forms, register the students. If you need help doing the registration process, I'd be glad to walk you through and do that, because once they're registered, then they can do the work. This is something that you might want to have them all in your classroom to work through, maybe Monday afternoon, so that they can all make sure they are registered. But it needs to be done as quickly as possible because some of them will need special signatures that I need to get for them. And I can't get them if they haven't done the work first. It takes a while to do. It's not something that can be done in 5 minutes. It takes a while. It is sometimes called the Nightmare of Science Fair, But this is the only paperwork you'll have to do, even if you go on to state beyond this, because all of this paperwork gets forwarded to state, so it's already done for state. It's a nightmare up front, but it saves you time later on. That is all that I have on that. If you have questions, please email me, send me a note. If I don't get back to you within a day, please send another one, because sometimes things go to my spam folder and I don't always see them. Congratulations, and we look forward to you going on to compete at GearSef. And when you get to high school, you can even make it to international. Have a great day.
Thank you, Dr. Velarde. This concludes our elementary and junior high division awards for the Elmore County Science Fair. We thank all of you for tuning in, and we look forward to seeing you next year. Congratulations to all the winners once again. Thank you. Thank you very much.